Good morning. Good Sunday morning to you. I got my grandma coffee cup right there. It's a very sweet cup. I don't know if you can read that or not. Should be able to. I love vintage cups. Yeah, coffee time. I've been wanting to show you guys my knife that my Aunt Sharin gave me in my apocalypse packages. So, she gave me this knife. She sent me all sorts of treasures and stuff to survive on and special things. This is by far my favorite. Never know, it might end up saving my life. So it goes everywhere with me. When I went down to see my sons a few days back, I took my knife with me. My knife and my Bible go everywhere with me. Well, if I'm going for, more than a day or so, my Bible goes. So, I hope you're doing awesome. I am having a personal breakthrough here. Sorry it's a little dark in here. I don't want to put my blinds up because I'm keeping it nice and toasty in here. I thought I would just talk a little bit about what's on my heart, whatever. I've been struggling for a couple weeks. When I first got back here, I was going on the wave of just the change and everything, the change of moving. And when that wore off and everything, reality set in. And I've been struggling through some things. First of all, I've said it several times now, I've got to get my license. The last license I had was South Dakota license. I haven't been driving since 2012. I just decided I didn't want to drive anymore. And that was that. I have driven a few times because I absolutely had to, but other than that, I miss my back roads. I miss driving. I don't ever really need to go anywhere, so I don't constantly have to rely on people for rides or anything. If mom's coming through, stuff like that, I'll hitch a ride with her and she'll come and take me out, go to the thrift store or something. But it's just time for me to get my license. It might not seem like a big deal to most anyone. To me, it is a mountain in front of me. Until I get my license, it's gonna bother me. And there's just a few things that are pressing down on me. Last year, when everyone got their stimulus, mine got deposited in some random bank account, and I hadn't even had a bank account. I don't use bank accounts. I do have one now. I set one up last month, but before that, I never used banks, and they ended up depositing my $1,200 in some random bank account. So last July, I put a trace on it, and they've been investigating it, where it went, whatever. And I even got a letter from the IRS. I've talked to them 3 times. I called them 3 weeks ago, and I was on the phone for 2 hours trying to get through to the right person. Finally did. And he looked in the computer and said, looks like we're still trying to contact the bank, and this went way past the 90 days we allow for this trace or whatever. And he said I'd hear something within 15 days. I've heard nothing, and that's fine. I've told myself all along that God withheld my money, because it would have been far gone by now, and now I need it more than ever. So I trust and I have faith it'll get to me right when I need it the most. I mean, I need it now, but I have food, I have shelter, I have everything I need. I have clothing, so I don't need it. But then this last stimulus, the $600, got put in the same freaking bank account, which I have no idea what it is or where it is. So that's like $1,800 that I'm waiting patiently for. And I have my eye on a vehicle, a particularly nice vehicle, and it's one of my bosses. So there's just some things I'm waiting on, trying to have patience for. And also with the ending of my marriage, I think I probably did mention that with as much time as we were separated in the past 8 years, you know, it was over a long time ago. So all the other times I held on, never talked to anyone else, never even thought about being with someone else. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday, someone was talking about dating after divorce and everything. And my aunt just texted me. Aunt Sharin, I just saw your text pop in, so when I'm done with this, I'll see what you said. Love you. So I was listening to him talking about dating after divorce and everything, and I've been thinking about this for a month in particular, since I got back. And I'm lonelier than I've ever been in my life. I love my solitude. I value my solitude very much. But my brain is lonely. My soul is lonely. And I haven't connected with anyone in far more than 8 years. So it's just something that I'm thinking about. And then I started thinking about it even more. Realized how ruined I am in some areas, which I do trust God to fix. Just keep leaning in towards Him. Turning my face to Him. That I'm not sure how I even feel about that right now, because I know what love requires. I do know that now. And I just think that it's just not out there in every corner. So I'll leave all that to God, but I guess I'm just kind of letting you know some of the things I'm thinking about, pushing through. Oh man, I cannot find a cup to keep my coffee freaking hot. That's why I like real thin cups, because they keep my coffee hot for a while. And this sucks. I like my coffee to be very hot when I put it in my mouth. I want it to be very hot. And as cute as this cup is, as awesome as it is, I'm just going to have to keep searching for my perfect cup, because this one, yes, I'm still holding on to it. It's cracking even more, and it's getting to the point where if I squeeze it too hard, and of course it's thin and I want to squeeze it, it starts making a cracking noise, and it's pretty weak. It's going to go. It's going to crack right in my freaking hand. So I'm done. I've said it before, but I'm done using it. So I'm on to the search for the perfect coffee cup. And it has to have a thin top. It has to. I don't like thick coffee cups. I can't stand them. So, bouncing all over the place here. Still mad at myself for even vlogging, because from the start, for 2 years now, I've said all along my videos were going to be bushcraft, Viking fires, building the stuff I build all the time. Just don't show anyone except whoever possibly would come over to my house or whatever. But I have done none of that. But I gotta get my mind right. I gotta get my head on straight. Or, you know, it's just gotta be that way. So, vlogging it is for now. But yeah, I'm very lonely. I am very lonely. And the thing about me is, and only the people in my family would know this, I kind of laugh about it. I kind of laugh about, you know, people and their love and falling in love and all that garbage. It's like, because of what I went through, because of what the Lord has taught me, it's not like people think it is. You know, once those chemicals wear off and that big rush of, you know, I don't know, desiring a person physically, I don't know, all that stuff in the beginning, once all the familiarity sets in and you're not, you know, someone isn't brand new to you, usually takes about a year, depending on the person. For me, the newness will never go away. I don't know. You pound someone and pound them and hurt them and traumatize them. Yeah. That'll change the way someone looks at you. But once all that newness wears away, real life sets in. And what matters is someone's character. What matters is, can you trust someone? Can you trust them not to hurt you? You know, that's what it comes down to for me. Yeah, we all hurt each other, sure. But really, why? Why hurt each other? But I think that's just an easy way out for a lot of people. Forgive, forget. No, you just shouldn't be hurting people. If you're hurting people, you're not good in those areas. And redemption, change, all of that possible every day for every one of us. But if you're continually hurting someone, no, there's something wrong there. I don't want any garbage people. And please don't think I'm saying everyone's all garbage, but there are garbage people, and I don't want in my life. For my whole life, the kind of men that have been drawn to me have had the same particular struggles. And maybe because of certain things I've went through in my life, or just the way I am, you know, very strong alpha men are drawn to me. And I think I'm probably an alpha woman. I think anyone that knows me will tell you that. But I'm also under the hand of God and put men in their rightful place. And I will submit to someone who is stronger than me and better than me. I'm not saying, what I'm saying is, I would like to be with someone that makes me continually, every day of my life, makes me want to be a better person. Someone who always has wisdom for me and truth for me, and someone who grows their spirit, and someone who learns, you know, every day of their life, no matter what they're doing, whether they're working or, you know, that their mind is open to God and their mind is open to wisdom coming down into their mind and teaching them continually all day long. Because that is the way that God wants us to walk. I am not saying all day, every day we should be deep in thought or all of that, but our minds are there, and our minds, our brains are constantly running. What I have learned to stop, the flow of the bad stuff. I recognize a thought is not right, and which the Lord helped me with that. You pop it back out. You can't help what pops into your brain. None of us can help that. But we can learn to have that shield on our head, our brain. And now those fiery darts from hell pop up, flaming, pop up, bam, and then they hit your armor. They hit your helmet and pop right back off. And you're fine. Good to go. Just think a different thought. Happens to me all the time. Last night, I got up from my loft, went to my coffee maker, and I thought, God, I feel so safe in here. I feel so safe in here, and so good and safe in here, in my camper. And this thought freaking pops in my head. It was like a sentence. I'm going to terrify you so bad tonight. Okay, really? Did I think that thought? Where did that thought come from? Horrible, horrible thought, right? Well, I just pop it right back out. God watches over me. I'm safe. I'm alright. Just stuff like that. And good luck, deciphering what I'm saying here. This is just one of my talky talk videos, but as you can see, I have a lot of different things coming at me right now from a lot of different directions. So I have this loneliness that I've had for years and years to mentally mate with a man. My husband and I, which by the way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to take care of getting the divorce myself, which he said that he would, and I'm going to have to handle all that. So that's also weighing on me. Anyways, Jeremy and I never mentally bonded. We never did. And I have been, all of my mental needs, all of my needs have been met by God all these years. The hours I've spent alone and needing a friend and needing to talk to someone, needing to be understood, held in my spirit. God has been there for me every time. Every time. Jesus is my best friend. And that's it. But I am lonely, for my person. If my person walks the earth, I'm lonely for him. If not, God will let me know and I'll be alright, that's for sure. But there's a lot of things I'm working through right now. Really hope you couldn't hear me swallow any one of these times that I've taken a sip of my coffee. Okay, long video. Yeah, love my knife. Love it. It goes where I go. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to every day not look for tomorrow, not look at tomorrow. This is my personal revelation, which also someone said this yesterday, or someone said this today. I don't know, yesterday, today, whatever. To not look so many days ahead or ahead. Every single day, look at that day and get the best you can from that day. And I think that's what's tripping me right now in my life is I'm not trying to look ahead, but I just keep tripping myself. Because there's a lot of things that I want to achieve and I see no way to achieve them. And me being the fighter that I am, I want to find a way to achieve what I want to achieve. And trust me, for years now, I've investigated down into the motives of why I want to achieve what I do with YouTube. I've already given all that to God a long time ago. I've got 2 sons, 2 young men that I want to bless, that I want to make proud. You know, I'm 39 years old, and I don't have much to show. I don't have much to show. And I want that to change. I don't want it to change. I could care less what other people think about me, but I want it to change for my own family. So that's that. Power spiriting. And also, when you go a long time without talking to anyone, when you do start to talk, you open up and it comes out like a flood, really. It's like a dam breaks. So, I don't know. Alright, now off me. Good luck trying to figure out what's really going on with me. If you figure it out, let me know. I think I wouldn't even say I'm at a hard place right now, because I've expected this place for a long, long time. But I am at a place where the right things need to open up for me. I need to keep pushing forward, do my best. And it'll be alright. But I'm at a place where it does look hopeless. I do feel powerless. I don't have it, I'm out here in the country, in my camper van, on my boss's land. My boss hasn't had work for me since the first week I got here, which I have planned to survive. I need nothing. But I don't have interaction with anyone. I see him once every few days for, 10 minutes at a time or something. So, but one good thing is I talked to somebody at the gas station last night, and they have a concrete business, and I might have a job. We'll see. That would be awesome. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. Okay, well, off me. How are you doing? Doing alright? Are any of you guys lonely? Can any of you guys relate? Sure you can. If so, I'm always open for a word. Thank you for your kindness. Yeah, thanks for your kindness. I'm very thankful for people who watch my video. No matter with all the censoring and all that stuff, I think YouTube is just awesome. I really do. I mean, it's not that difficult. I struggle a lot with shutting my mouth up. There are so many things that I want to talk about, or just that come up out of my heart they're just so controversial. I don't understand why. We really are free to, how do people change? Well, a lot of times other people will change our mind. So if you kind of shut up the gates and don't allow us to all debate each other or challenge each other or something, there's going to be a problem. But anyways, it's not that hard to just kind of stay away from those main subjects. Share my faith. Well, I'm certainly not out there preaching any specific thing other than, just sharing my faith here. I haven't been watching very many people's videos, so if I normally watch your videos, I haven't been. I'm in a battle right now. It's just the way it is. I watch very few people's videos, and I will I've been picking a person here or there and catching up on their videos, so I'll remember you out of nowhere, fly over to your channel, and watch your videos. Alright, gotta go, gotta go. I don't do my videos more than once, so this one's probably gonna be a big garbage heap. But I must go. I've got stuff to do. And if you are a prayers for my family. You don't need to know the names because God does. Just pray for Katherwren's family, if you would. The enemy's been onslaughting my family for quite a few years now. It's one of the things I'm so thankful for is my childhood and my upbringing. So thankful. But you know what? If you've had an easy life and you haven't suffered, you should probably allow yourself to think your time is going to come. Because we will all suffer in this life. Every one of us. And if you haven't had the most terrifying, horrifying, darkest time of your life yet, just even if you understand you will, that'll more prepare you for it. So, I'm always welcome the prayers, and if you're not a prayer, good thoughts are a prayer. So, my love to you. Have a great, wonderful Sunday. I'm changing my thoughts as of today. Gotta get back on. I gotta get back on the path. I tripped myself, fell off. I don't think I fell all the way off, just, half my body fell off, so gotta get back on there. But I gotta go. God protect you. Stay strong. Gotta go.